Alright everyone, you are at a stop. First gear. Taking off. Let off. Shift it twice. Get the speed here. My odometer's not accurate either. Shifted 4 times. Well, the AW4s have 5 speeds including overdrive. So it goes to show you, I don't have second gear at all. Alright, just to follow up with where the Jeep is at currently. Did an engine swap because mine was knocking. And I also installed a rough country long arm kit. For those of you that want to see that, I apologize. I'm always in a pickle when I'm working on this thing. I'll tell you what, it's hard to make videos on a daily driver. But got the transmission installed, the new one is, hopefully that transmission won't go out anytime soon because I don't have the time or the money to replace it. And not to mention, with the new long arm kit, it is pretty much buried in there at this point. So, and I know for a fact that's going to be a bitch to get that removed in order to get the transmission out. So overall, transmission's been doing pretty good. So come under here. Alright fellas, transmission has been replaced. Now I was trying to avoid that, but reality says otherwise. Turns out I only have 4 gears in my last transmission. My last transmission supposedly also came out of a 93. Well, it was a 21 spline. And 21 spline went out in 1990, I believe. And they came out with a 23 spline the following year. So if it was a 93, you would have had a 23 spline. The wiring harness did match on the last transmission, however. But I looked at the stamp tag on the side, and the year was 1987 when it was manufactured. So that transmission was older than dirt, and it only had 4 gears, including overdrive, so it did not have a second gear at all, because I counted. And you can see, based off of the RPMs I had, when I was shift from first to second or third, whatever gear it was, it will rev up to 4,000 RPM, then it will jump down to 1,500. And you can tell it's skipping a gear when it does that. But it did not throw a code, however, leading me to believe that it was a mechanical issue. And therefore it was. Replace this transmission. The one I have in here currently is out of a 97. It's a 23 spline, the beefier kind, with, I believe, a 231. NP231 transfer case, which is the better transfer case than the 241 or something like that. But I have to look it up, I'm not sure. And the wiring harness does not match. But I did, however, was able to change the neutral safety switch. That just, you unscrew the nut, you pull it off, and you put your original one on, and you don't have the splicer connector for that. But for the solenoids, however, come up here, see these 3 wires? Those are your solenoid wires. There is, I believe, there's a blue and looks like a yellow striped wire. There's a red and yellow, and there is a gray and yellow on the original harness connector to my Jeep. And this, on the right side of the butt connectors, is to the new harness on the transmission. So you have a, it's really hard to see in here. It also looks like a blue and yellow. You got a gray and white, and you have a white and red. So the yellow and red goes with the white and red. The gray and white striped wire goes with the blue and white striped wire, and the gray And looks like a yellow striped wire goes with the, what is this? It is, looks like a pink and white striped wire. Now these might be faded due to the heat and years of being underneath this car, but the colors aren't identical, but they are similar. So I have a picture of these wires. If you guys didn't understand my reference, I'll go ahead and leave a picture of it either in the description or at the end of the video. But I hooked those up and all the solenoids shift how they're supposed to. And now this thing runs like a top. Now I get decent gas mileage again. And we're gonna take it for a test drive. And we're gonna see what the new shift patterns are. All right guys, as you can see here, transmission is warmed up. I'm gonna take off here. Second. Third. Fourth. You get the highway speed. But it does have second gear, which is what we want. Has all 5 gears. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.
Everybody needs some.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm done.
It's gotta be them. That was your new car.
out of the thing, dude. Can't get it on there. Dude, you had this engine out in like 2 hours.
That's what I'm talking about. He should have just waited for you.
What?
The guy.
Kevin? Flopping?
Go Kevin.
Meow!
Alright. So let's leave this somewhere where Kevin can get it. Probably put it next to the transmission. He's taking both of those.
Yes, he is.
Is he using our voice or his?
Ours.
Yeah.
3 of us here, though, it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, you're gonna take the valve cover off?
No, I'm just gonna use that one.
Is that a better one?
Yeah, it's got the different PCB valve, the one I like. See how it goes straight ahead? Mine kind of curves and loops around.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, it's got the plastic setup. I got brake line on mine. We did it!